Hello everyone, and welcome to the end of Chapter 12 on focus words. For this last assignment, I know, pretty short chapter, right? Not that many assignments that we're accustomed to. For this last assignment, the communicative practice, you're going to go through this dialogue which covers important events in the 20th century. Check your facts. How much do you know about world events in the previous century, the 20th century? And if you're not quite sure the correct answers, of course you can Google them and likely find them easily, but you can just guess if you're not quite sure what the answer is. And what you're doing is you're utilizing or you're emphasizing the change in focus words when we give contrasting, or not contrasting information, forgive me, when we make corrections, right? We place special focus on those focus words that provide correct information when we're making a correction, when we're correcting a mistake. So for example, number one is done for us. The Titanic was built in 1912. Actually, the Titanic sank in 1912. So the focus word in the first part, part A, is Titanic. The Titanic was built in 1912. But notice how the focus words change when we're correcting, when we're giving different information. So that's what you're going to do for this assignment, is go through and for each of these, see if you can identify the incorrect piece of information and what the correct piece of information needs to be. And again, if you're not quite sure, you're more than welcome to Google the answers and guess if you're not quite sure. But when you're recording your response, please make sure that you're shifting the focus word to emphasize on the correct piece of information. Let's do number two together. World War I ended in 1945. World War I ended in 1945. I think you mean World War II, right? World War II ended in 1945. So we rise that intonation. We elongate the strong syllable in that focus word, right, to really emphasize and stress the corrected piece of information and the new piece of information that's being offered. So when you're ready, we'll fill all these out first, and then go ahead and when you're ready, record yourself practicing this dialogue and paying particular attention to the shift in focus word, that focus word being that new piece of information that's being introduced. And that is your last assignment for Chapter 12, the communicative practice. Check your facts.